What's good, YouTube? Another video coming through. It's been like 10 days, 7 days since I posted. Um, I ain't gonna lie. An update, I would say there's been a lot of upgrades, but what comes with upgrades comes with change, which is obvious, but it's like when you change, it change. Same thing as in saying, if nothing changed, nothing changed. Nothing changed, nothing happened. You change, it change. You move up, it moves up. But something moves down, and it's something that you left behind. Ascension is a good thing. You basically just rediscovering. You're going back. But the thing is, while you ascending, you are walking past things that you normally would be focused on. Your attention is not on physical things. It's more so on the things that matter. You know, the things that you can't see, but it's there. You can feel it. You just know it's there. You're not so focused on the illusion. You know, it's just self-love and there's self-hate. All this, what we call evil, it stands from self-hate. It stands from not loving yourself. When you don't love yourself, you're choosing to hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you're feeding those demons, and those demons are basically you, things that you created. When you don't face your problems, those things grow. The more that you don't face it, when an opportunity presents itself. And some of our life purposes, because everybody has a different one. And I started thinking it like this. I think some people have mastered the purpose that I'm in, and I mastered some of the things that they're in. But some people's purpose is just love. Like, in order to find it, you must find it within yourself. And a lot of things I have been finding out, and you just can't run away from what you are. Can't run away from the truth that I have found out. You know what I'm saying? Just things that you don't have to search for. Cause I normally, I search for things, take notes, because everything connects to everything. You know what I'm saying? I sleep on it, wake up just magically with the information. Or sometimes I could just sit in silence and get the same information, because silence is really all you need. But love, you must love all versions of yourself. The ones that you were yesterday, the ones that you were 2 weeks ago, a month, a year ago, 2 years ago. You gotta love all of that. And obviously you will if you're on this path. But most people, it gets dark because you're going deep. You know what I'm saying? Shadow work, this type of shadow work I'm doing is very deep. It's like you're getting stripped, bro. Like, everything is getting stripped. Every shadow is getting stripped. But that's the thing with the shadow. You're not destroying the shadow. because a shadow is just light, and light is the shadow. They're two sides of the same coin. You can't destroy energy, only transmute it. So you have to integrate, and you have to balance and be harmonious within the shadow, just like being harmonious in the daytime and being harmonious in the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. The world is nature is a perfect example. With love, you have to love the version that you think you are, but nobody wants to confront the version that they are afraid of, and that's the dark version of yourself. That's the version that goes deep, the one that is dark. It's like it's dangerous, but this is what you created. You know what I'm saying? With self-hate, this is normal. Most people don't even confront that. They don't want to confront that, or they don't want to do the work because they're afraid. That's fear. But I don't have fear. The thing about me is I'll do whatever it takes to ascend. You might get judged for doing the things that you're doing. When it comes to shadow work, or when it comes to ascension, people don't even understand it. And they might think it's a joke. But for the ones who see past the veil and past the illusion, the truth is, like I said in my other videos, it may look like it makes sense because we came in this world to think that it makes sense. But nothing makes sense at all. That's the thing. And when you try to make sense of what's not supposed to make sense, you go crazy. But the thing is, I want to let you know that it's only you and you alone. You are all you got. We are all we got. Family, friends, enemies, strangers. Yeah, you can form bonds, but those are based on conditions. Mask. It's mask. Everybody wears a mask, and that's the thing about me, bro. I'm not wearing no mask no more. Just because I was brought up this way, yeah, I still respect. I'm not saying don't disrespect people, but when you know who you are, be you. Don't allow nobody to change who you are. You have to be original. You have to be authentic and different. When you keep putting this mask on, the show goes on. Everything goes normal. That's how people want it normal. People want to live the normal life. They're comfortable with the normal. They're comfortable with their life being controlled by a mask. Who are you pleasing? I ain't come here to please nobody. I came to disrupt. I came to be me. I came to walk the path. Everybody has a specific path to walk, and you must walk the path no matter what. No matter what. I came here to help people. I came here to get you free. Everybody is living in madness. You're worried about things that don't even matter. Things that are consuming you. You're consuming things, but it's consuming you at the same time. You see? It's just, you must know your worth. You must know who you are. If you treat yourself like, look, I used to view myself in a way that I wasn't very confident. It was more so I had fear. I was afraid. I didn't know who I was. I would say that my biggest thing was valuing. I couldn't see the value in myself because I never spent time with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying just be alone. Like, people spend time with themselves and they watch TV, or they just eat, or they just on their phones. That's what they call spending time with themselves. What I call spending time with myself, I'd like to sit with myself in silence and allow myself to come to me. Everybody has an inner child. And just like you're the parent, if you just let your if you're a parent and you don't spend time with your children or your child, how would that child feel? You have a child within you, and you have to tend to that child. You are the parent. You must protect that child, love that child, nurture that child. And that child is basically that. The child is basically, it's like, it's you, but it's like, child, I'm gonna say my inner child is very powerful. It's like magic. It's like the child is powerful. That's all I can say. When most people have lost, they don't even have that connection. But most people envy that connection. They envy, how the heck can he just sit with himself in silence, like, or how can he just be happy like this without nothing? Like, he acting crazy. No, I'm not. It's just there's a connection, and you must be connected to the source, to the divine, to God. And he's all inside of you. There is a world inside of you, and you have to tend to this world. Once you tend to this world, the outside world has to reflect. And this is one of the things as well. Whenever you are in alignment, or whatever, and whenever you are ascending, and whenever you are peeling back those layers and you're growing, the outside world, I call it the adversity effect, but the outside world will war against that. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. I thought there was something wrong with it, but it's really not. All it is, it's a test to see if you will crack. But it's not just that. Like I said about the inner child, it will speak. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stand with your inner child, or are you just gonna allow people or situations to destroy it, to harm it? No. If the inner child's not getting harmed, I get harmed for the child, right? I protect the child at all costs. At this point, I do not care what people think. I don't. What matters to me is me and that child, because that's the love that I develop for myself. That's my self-worth. I won't let nobody put me down or him down, because that's a divine power that was given to me. It has been through a lot because of my misunderstanding. That love, look, as a person with this life path, 6s, you know what I'm saying? It's all about balance. And this is for people, but it's for a specific amount of people, like probably a few. It's like, for people with my life path, bro, we was born, but we didn't know about it. We didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. But we all have this, like, strong, dark energy in us. And it grows, like I said, because it's love. And if you don't love, you're going to hate. And that hate just going to build. And it's like, the more hate, the more darkness, the more devilish it get. And for the ones like me, we all have that in us. And it's like, we keep it, we self-control and self-love. Because we all go through emotions, but the thing with us, bro, we're here to help people. We're here to heal people, because we've been broken by ourselves in certain situations, and we hated ourselves to the point where we just wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, just do horrible things. You know what I'm saying? Some people drugs, and you know, some people they manipulate, or some people they just, you know, they just homicides. You know what I'm saying? Or some people just give up and they unplug the plug. Bro, for the ones who is alive, I'm glad you're alive. But for the ones who's gone, man, I feel, hey man, I wish you were here to hear the message. I wish you had somebody that can lead you the right way. But for us, man, we all we got for real. And for the ones who are becoming very conscious and going up the scale, it's like they're not going to get it anyway. And I wish I had learned this before the first time. I didn't get it. Well, I got it, but it's like sometimes I just act like I'm stupid. I forget, and then I have to learn it all over again. But it's like people are not thinking like you, and people are not on the same vibration as you. They're not on the same conscious level as you, and they think on a humane level, and it's like they don't get it, and that's all right, bro. It's not for them to get it. That's just the truth. Not everybody's gonna get it, and that's fine, and I'm cool with that. But it's, you know what I'm saying, you just sometimes you wish that they would get it, but they just don't. It's like you're alone, and it's like you just have to do for you, man. That's why I say, man, I know if I'm going through, there have to be a certain amount of people going through this, man. If not, then it's just me. But that's cool, cause I'm always gonna walk this path to see where it leads. Because if it's only me walking this path, then that will only mean that this job, this path is very powerful, and it will help people. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people. I like helping people. I like showing people where to go, like the way, man. And I'm not even trying to sound like, it might even sound like arrogant or prideful, like I'm him or something. But it's like the way I see myself. And not even just that, it's just, it's been the same message over and over again. Like, bro, I've been through those times, bro. And even with my hardest times, I was the way people would speak to me, bro. I was doing a good thing even in my worst times. Even in my worst, I was being a light to people. It might not sound right to the humane, but for ones who are cautious, you understand what I'm saying. It's like I was in the darkest places, bro. I'm talking about a dark place. Mine was not right, bro. I'm telling you, my mind was not in the right place. I was like, depression wasn't even a word. I don't even know what depression is. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know what that is no more. But I was just, you know what I'm saying, I had bad habits, bro. And it was like, bro, I was, addictions. You know what I'm saying? Substance abuse. In those substance abuses, bro, I had those days where it was like I had no choice but to be good. And I don't think about it, but it's like right now I'm thinking about it, so I'm talking about it. And it's like, dang, man. People didn't even know what I was going through. But I knew what they was going through, though. And it's like, I'm glad that I went through what I went through. But I'm here for me. You know what I'm saying? They're not there for me, but I'm here for me. And that's all that matters. And that's self-love. See, love with conditions is more so like, I'm gonna love you if you do this for me. Since I gave you this, I love you. Or, since you take care of me, I love you. Like, no. You're loving by conditions because it's a give and take, man. I love unconditionally. And that's where I gotta learn to love unconditional. No matter what. Even with myself, that's the thing. Even with myself, people don't understand how really evil the human nature is. People don't even teach that, bro. Energies, feminine energies, masculine energies. See, like there's darkness in both of them. Literally darkness in both of them. There's light in some, but there's darkness in both of them. Like, your level of understanding will reflect, bro. Like it'll be like things that you'll just pick up and you'll just know, like, oh no, like you might not think of it, like you might think, like, let's say for instance, like you're watching this, you're observing this certain situation, and then out of the blue you peep something that nobody would peep, right? But it's very dark, like it's very dark, it's very evil. And then you'll be like, whoa, I didn't even, bro, nah, he like this or she like this, like blah blah blah. But really and truly, that's a part of your nature. And you only peep that because it recognizes, you know what I'm saying? The more, bro, that's what I'm saying. This ascension is no joke. The shadow work is no joke. None of this is a joke. Now, at the beginning of my YouTube, I was like, yeah, bro, like, man, the ascension, bro, I'm going up, bro, blah, blah, blah. Hey, bro, that was like I think August or September, bro. I think, or October, no, August or something like that, bro. It's getting there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, bro. It's like it's happening in a way where it's suitable. It's like comfortable for you. Well, it's not comfortable. It's happening in a way where it's like I ain't gonna. It's happening in a way where it's just happening, and it's like you start uncovering. You start like breaking through. You start like uncovering these things, these mysteries, and it's like you don't want to accept it, but it's like, what? This is real. Like, but that's because your mentality, your consciousness will level that you're being conscious of something that you wasn't conscious of before. Or you just discovering parts of yourself that you wasn't, like, what? Whoa, like, and you gotta accept it. That's another thing about love. You accept. But the thing about loving yourself, you just have to accept it. Why would you want to change? Changing is like you hiding. It's like, I'ma change, so, you know what I'm saying, so blah blah blah. But it's like you're not loving it. I'm not saying you, like, if you a murderer, like, bro, don't love that you murdering. I'm saying this. In human nature, there is light and dark. There's love and hate. There's you have to love all sides. And you have to balance it and harmonize it. And I want to know, I, I have a good image of what that would look like when it's harmonized. Basically, you'll be more resonant. Your soul will be more resonant to things of like you. Like your environment, if your environment is resonating with you, then you belong in that environment. But if it's not, then you belong in an environment that is resonating with you, including the people, including the habits, including everything. Everything has to align with you, basically. And this is just alchemy. This is just transmuting darkness into gold, or just basically having the Midas touch, which I basically have. I'm not being prideful, but it's just true. But yeah, for this ascension, you just have to hold on, man. You just have to believe. You just have to not fall. Don't give up. You know, you don't have to change because of the world around you. Like, most people change because of the world. Like, if the world set the game up and they do all this, they change the rules up, people adjust to it. Oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna be like this so I can play the game according to their rules. No, I ain't playing according to nobody's rules. What I'm gonna do what I continue to do. But the rules don't apply to me. It doesn't. It don't apply to me. Cause I ain't come from your game. I ain't come from your game. I don't even want to know your game. You need to know my game. The way it's gonna be. Cause there's a world inside of you. And when you just allow yourself to surrender to their game, it's like you giving them control over your world. And that's your mind. That's your heart. That's literally your body, bro. People going to work every day. People doing this, doing that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that, bro. That's like slavery. You must be liberated within, so you can find that spark, that inspiration, that creativity to make something. So you use your talents to, use your gifts, your talents to be able to create something and be abundant. Like, your abundance is within you. Your wealth is within you. You have to unlock that. You are already the richest person alive. There's already a version of you that's the richest person alive. But you don't know that because you've been given a persona. Oh, I'm just a human being. You went to school. They gave you a persona. Oh, you're a student. If you make an F, then you're a failure. Then you're stupid. But if you make A's, you're smart. So now look, it's like they pimping you with fake stuff. Like, it don't even matter, bro. Like, they control, bro. It's just control, bro. It don't even matter. Now, obviously, I'm not. Look, for all the smart kids out there, for all the smart teenagers, college students, look, all I'm gonna say is, you gotta follow your heart, bro. But don't be dumb. Like, you can not care about the schoolwork but still pass it. Like, you can, like, oh, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, for instance, I'm not in school no more. But when I was going to school, I kind of was like, yeah, alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. Basically, bro, I was even trying, to be honest. Like, bro, I was just, you know what I'm saying, chilling. But I always did pass my final test because it was like, alright, bro, I gotta give it a shot. Like, alright, you know what I'm saying? I did put my work in the final test, which, you know what I'm saying, I had to do so I could pass. But it's like, stuff don't matter in the end, bro. Like, come on now, bro. What you need to learn Christopher Columbus for, bro? Like, bro, you dissecting frogs? Dissecting frogs? Like, everybody gotta dissect the frog? You didn't even ask if I wanted to dissect the frog. I gotta cut a frog open. I literally gotta climb on a building. I gotta slide down a pole for a fighter project. Like, come on now, bro. I gotta make the solar system, so I'm finna make another solar system. Like, it's things like that, bro. And they'll, like, come on, bro. It's little things like that. Honestly, bro, it's just a lot of control, a lot of bullcrap to steer you away from what really matters, and that's you. They know that the only thing that exists is you, so they're literally feeding off of you, bro. They're making you believe that everybody is basically, and like, now honestly, look, I play human. Sometimes that's what I gotta do, just play human. You gotta act like a human. You gotta play human. Literally, you gotta play human in a world like this. Because look, the elite already know. The elite is like, the elite is ruled by, like, there is an entity or something that's somewhere, and it's like they know the game. They know the truth. So when you have somebody like me or like another person that knows this to a T, then it becomes like a threat. Like, oh, heck no, bro. Like, but they won't care if you don't have power, if you don't got a cult or like a following or anything. But if you had a following, yeah, bro, they gonna be like, alright, bro, hey, that ain't true. Or they'll try to form some arguments with you, but you don't argue with that, bro. Like, I know this to be true, so whatever you say, you just talking to the wind. You talking, you know what I'm saying? You just talking to yourself. Which you basically are. You basically talking to yourself. When you're talking to somebody, you're talking to yourself. Why would look? Jesus said, "Love men or love people as you love yourself," because that's like, even he knew. That's everything that I've been telling you is true. The multitudes coming to him all over the place because soul resonance. What are people missing? They're missing love. You get it, bro? If you connect the dots with hate, when everybody with hate, when they see, look, hate is darkness, right? Love is light. When you put a light in a room, of a dark room with a lot of people in it, everybody's gonna turn around and look at the light, or they'll see the light, they don't have to look at the light. That's what it's like. If you are love, which is, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing the work to become the embodiment of love. When that happens, bro, they will know. I'm telling you. Look, and I don't hold no hate towards nobody. I don't care. Like, you don't have to believe in me. I believe in myself. But I had my, you know what I'm saying, it's painful, but it's good. This is the path that I chose. And I feel like I did this before. And I'm just doing it again. Because, like, I don't know, man. It's cool. But it's not weird, bro. This is just, it's unfamiliar because you just don't understand. But, hey, it's all good, bro. Because between us, man, we understand. But, got 34 minutes on the clock, man. Was I recording this whole time? Well, the microphone's in. That's good. That's good. That's good. I have to make sure about it, man. But, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of numbers lately. Synchronicities. 888. I seen 888 twice. Yesterday and today. 888 means like abundance. But it also asks for 24. And I was born on 24. I was born on the 24th, and 2 plus 4 equals 6, and that's, saying, the path I walk on. Saying, that's the path of love right there. But it's also, saying, the path to integrate, the path to balance and harmony. Service, being a service, and basically just helping people, just not, take advantage of people, but just helping. And it's like, I only help ones who want to be helped. I don't want to help people that, well, look, I help anybody, but before anything, myself has to come first, and I'm protecting me from the ones that try to feed on me, bro. And it's like being very, very energetically sensitive. Very sensitive of surroundings and energy, and just the way that the room is feeling, or the vibe, or just yourself. It's like when you're very sensitive, it takes like a lot to just be very grounded or calm, because like you can pick up on other people's like emotions and like basically energy, and you're not, and you was once dealing with your own energy, now you're dealing with other people's energy. So it's like, now it's like, oh, bro, I got all this on me now, bro. I mean, that's the thing. I don't even complain, because it's like I'm gonna still work through it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing too hard. Lust was probably one of the hardest things, along with substance abuse. But I don't drink. I don't do none of that stuff no more. Lust, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's dead, bro. Like, I don't even like sugary foods. Anything that can like give me an external like feeling, like, oh my gosh, so it's good, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it just don't hit the same. I want things that's like invisible, things that can't be seen but can be felt deeply, like love. And love is like what I give myself. That's just like me making this video. I wouldn't even think about making this video, but I seen this notification that just said, just record that video, just make that video. And I was like, you know what, I'm just make the video. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about, but I'm talking about what has been going on. The progression from August to October, it has been a ride, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gets real. And that's what it is. It just gets real. And that's the thing, man. Everybody playing their role. And I like that, bro. Because what's an ascension without people playing their role? When the mask off, bro, you don't know where you're going. You just have to remain calm, keep your composure, be at peace, stillness. You know where you headed and know where it's gonna be, bro. Now the thing is, always, like, I thank God for it, this whole journey. I also had to trust myself as well too. You know what I'm saying? Trusting myself. Because like I said, it all goes back to the inner child. If a kid can't trust their parent to protect themselves, like, come on now, bro. Like, parents supposed to protect, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a parent to my own child, that's within me. But it's like the same, it's like the opposite at the same time. That makes sense. It's very interesting though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. The journey to the top. Becoming one. Love. The highest you. You is the highest, one of the highest frequencies. with you, you can access anything. Love and peace, and because that's what you are. And then you can finally see God, bro. You can finally just bask in it. The light. A good experience. You know what I'm saying? Loving all, man. I love all. I love all, bro. Regardless of what you've done, I love all. Regardless of what you think, I love all. And that's just how it's gonna be. And I gotta mention this as well too. I have with shadow work, whoever's going through shadow work, you know, those things will come up. Like, I've been through those situations at night where it's like they will just come up, like those emotions or these like urges or impulses will come up, and you have to like, it's like these like dark impulses, and you have to really just calm yourself down, just really control it. And it's like, yeah, bro, it's like, come on, they're just rising up to the surface, and you really just gotta control it. Like, don't play on it, because then you be, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole lot of other stuff. That's why I said in the beginning of the video, like, for the people who walk this path, like, for the ones who have done things and who are not with us, man, I still love y'all, bro. Because I don't believe in time. I believe that even in a reality like this, that they still exist. That they all just exist on, there's a version of you that never committed those actions. There's a version of you that's, you know what I'm saying, maybe 2 years from now you'll be given that choice to pick something different, or given that choice to even make a choice. And it's like, I still love y'all unconditional, because it's really just, at the end of the day, why would I give my energy to a person that's going through that's going through the most? 'Cause I know how it is. It might not make sense to other people, but I understand you and I hear you. And sometimes a good listener can be a good healer. All you need is a good ear. But hey, I'm not talking about for me, because hey, I'm good. I'm talking about for y'all. But yeah, keep on climbing the ladder, bro. Don't give up. Which I know you're not gonna give up. Like, it's no point. I feel like the only way you'll give up if you give your power over to the things that you used to lust over. That's the only way you probably give up. Or if you start acting on your impulses. Because like I said, with shadow work, I know I'm repeating myself, but with shadow work, it's like, if you do it wrong or you make one wrong thing, then you're kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you're just a goner, bro. I don't even want to say a goner. I want to say that it just comes with a lot of consequences and punishment. Like, you can probably end up like in prison or something. Not in prison, bro. You probably like, I don't know, bro. Just be careful. If you do it the wrong way, then yeah, you know. So I'm gonna say this: you're gonna get through it. I'm not even gonna give that possibility, cause there's no possibility you're gonna get through it. You always get through it. You know what I'm saying? for y'all, y'all can get through it. For me, I'm already getting through it. So I know how to control my impulse. That's come on now. Even if people try to try to get those reactions out of me, nah, those are like, and that's another thing. Um, Below the surface, what I'm saying, the humane level of being, everybody has, everybody should be aware of human nature, but also of the energy. There's always this like this energy that kind of circulates within. You know what I'm saying? It kind of circulates, but it kind of like wants to live off of. It wants to live off of. It wants to live off our energy, and it's like once you become aware of what's in the room or what's there, you know how to like avoid certain things, because it's like the energy will kind of use a person. It'll kind of like, because that's how, if it can't do it with the phone or the TV or with anything else, if you can't do it with anything that you used to value like lust, it'll do it with things that it know it can get a reaction out of you. So if a person try to get you mad or you start fighting or whatever, the energy's gonna read that and it's gonna be like, all right, we gonna do it again. The energy's basically there to test you, and if you pass the test, it's gonna continue to test you. But if the energy can't test you anymore, it's just gonna leave, because you basically defeated it, and basically you passed the test. But just like in the school, once you pass the test, once you pass the final test, you move to the next grade. You move to, another grade, another classroom. And that's the thing with ascension. Like once you pass those tests, you have to go, because you outgrown the classroom. And that's the thing for me, bro. Like I know it's gonna come a time where I will have to go, and that's because I outgrown the classroom. It's the test. It's basically the final test. You have to, whenever you come to realizations and understanding of the test, and understanding of what's happening, then your level of realization is gonna match your like your reality. So it's like, all right, he's ready. Next stage. Now you're going to the next stage. You know what I'm saying? Since you got that all out the way, you learned your lessons. You know how to control your emotions. You know how to get rejected even by your freaking family. You learn how to love yourself. You learn how to love the inner you. You learn how to voice your opinions to the people that try to shrink you down. You don't care no more. Your inner child don't care no more. We gonna speak the truth, whether or not you like it. Judgment is always gonna come. Judgment's gonna come. People gonna talk. People gonna always run their mouth about you. It's just a matter of, will you allow that to affect you or not? Who knows you better than you? Who been inside this body? I have. They haven't. It's all energy though. It's all energy. And I will defend my inner child. I will defend myself, because he's in here, but also the divine spark. God exists within everybody. Love exists within everybody. You have to give power to love so it can grow. Give power to the good so you can start seeing God in your life. So it's like, once you start protecting who you are, protecting your self-worth, your name, guess what? It's gonna show, bro. It's like, you're not gonna give energy to things past, bro. You're different now. And it's not trying to be better than nobody. It's just the fact that I see myself better than what I used to see myself. I'm starting to uncover the truth. I'm walking the truth. See, people only listen to what they were given, bro. Like, if that's basically like telling a kid playing basketball, like, all right, bro, when you hit that layup, lift with that left leg, cause that's just the fundamental. That's just the basic. Or like, let me think of something. Or like with boxing, for example, like, oh, what's your dominant hand? Oh, left. Oh, you gotta use this hand. Oh, that's your dominant hand, right? Oh, you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, something like that. They're basically telling you what to use, and you just following along. Why? Because back in school, you were taught to listen to instructions. You were taught to follow. No, we're not following instructions. We're actually going to be the ones making the instructions, making the law. Why should I follow you? You're following somebody else. You will follow yourself. That's the thing. Leaders don't follow. Leaders just lead by example. Leaders just lead. And that's the thing. As an ascension process, I'm becoming more of a leader. And I will never let nobody take that freedom away from me, that power away from me. I will never lead people the wrong way. I walk this path, the darkest path. I walk this path by myself. And I can lose an arm and a leg, bro. And if I make it out, I would lead you in a way where you will not have to break your arm or your leg. You will not have to lose anything about you. I got everybody. And that's just from a place of love, bro. I don't have, bro, that's the thing, bro. People who walk the darkest path sometimes have to die in order for people to see that it was the path. Think about Jesus, bro. He literally walked the path, gave everybody this, blah, blah, blah. And people still never believe. Oh, did miracles. I mean, I ain't never healed nobody's arm all the way back. But Jesus was, he healed people's arms back. You know what I'm saying? And people seen that, but they still wasn't believing. But it's like, why wouldn't you believe? And he even said that people in your own hometown not gonna even believe you. I can go for family too. And some of us go through those lessons. Everybody don't have the same lesson. People just have different lessons, but it's like one of the hardest ones. Well, they probably got some way more harder ones, but for me, it's basically family. It's like I like family, love my family. But it's like I'm protecting myself at the end of the day. I'm not gonna let nobody drain me, cause I understand the energy that just walk around, bro. It's like it's not good, and it be so subtle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to I just be way more focused. Like I be way more serious, way more focused, and cause I'm just aware now. Like I'm just in a position I'm responsible, and it's like I'm always on alert, cause it can happen anytime. So like I'm just focused, and just trusting myself, and my child trusted me. And the thing too, for this path as well, everybody has this for me, I believe I have this counterpart where the things I'm experiencing, there's somebody else experiencing the same thing. But it's like this counterpart is basically like the opposite of me. So basically, if I was I'm a dude, it's a girl that's experiencing the same thing just like me, but it's in different situations though. Like I don't know, man. It's just that's what I feel. Like sometimes I can just feel it, bro, and I know it's not false because I felt it before. It's like they're not far. It's like they're far away, but they're so close. That's because of the energy. But hey man, I almost been recording for an hour. Yes, that's some work. That's some work, man. That's some work. I don't think I'm gonna put no video on this one. I think I'm gonna just leave a black screen because like I feel like the videos be extra. When I get like a camera, oh yeah, bro, I'll be really, really talking on these things. But voice, speak your voice, bro. Speak your, you know what I'm saying, truth, who you are. When you discover you, hey, let it be known. If you walk this path, because loving yourself, love is God, bro. Once you love yourself, bro, you're going to find Him. But you must love everything about you. can't hate. Even when they get like, even when the world just testing you, bro. You don't have to. You don't have to change who you are for it. That don't work like that. It just don't work like that. Some people are too pure for the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a beautiful thing, though. To have such people exist like that, that's cool. The ones who don't just, who question, who don't follow. We're the leaders, bro. For all the ones I'm talking to, we're the leaders. We the ones that have to lead by example. We the ones with discipline. We got strength, resilience. We fall down, bro. We get back up, bro. We gonna keep walking. Yeah, we messed up before, but we gonna keep walking, bro. We're soldiers. We're warriors. Thought warriors. We're warriors on the spiritual ground, mental ground, bro. We see a problem, bro. We get rid of it instantly. The ones who help people, like the ones who just help people, like the ones who see problems in other people's life, and they have a pure heart. But the thing about a pure heart, bro, you gotta be careful. Don't get taken advantage of. Always make sure you're good first, and have discernment, and use your intuition. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your voice. Your inner child. Don't let that be harmed. Also, you have to look. Like I said, this is another thing. Before I made this video, I said I didn't know what to say about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to talk about, but I've been talking for like 57 minutes and 16 seconds. So, every man way is directed by God. And everything that's in a man's heart, he shall do. The key is your heart. You must purify the heart, activate the heart, expand the heart, expand the heart, expand the heart, bro. And the heart is love. But with this thing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of evil comes behind the heart before it's cleansed. When it's cleansed, so much love, bro. I'm talking about love on love. And it's like, it'll be no more hate. Not for yourself, not for anybody else. You'll love life, life gonna love you. Because life is only a reflection of you. You are only a reflection of life. You know what I'm saying? A king does not think that he's a peasant, and a peasant does not think he's a king. Because of his external, he rules it. So when you change that perspective and that mindset, when you start evolving, things change with it because you start moving different. I would say there's no such thing as free will, but we all make a choice. Like I'm making a choice to do this, to hit my desk. But in a sense, it's like we're all led by God. We're all led by this power. The power that whatever you give your power to or your attention to, you'll be led by it. You'll be drawn to it. Like that'll be your reality, basically. So if your attention's on drugs all the time, or just drugs, then basically your life will revolve around drugs. If it's on spiritual things, it will revolve around spiritual things. If it's anything, like you will revolve around it. So that's all I'm saying, bro. Your attention and focus matters. Whatever you give your time to. I remember I said this before, like years ago. I said, whatever, the one you give the most time to will visit you. The one you spend the most time with will come visit you. And that is important. If you spend time with yourself, focus on yourself, then guess what? They'll visit you. But that's it for today's video. I'm going to end it off on 111 because people been saying 111 just like me. That's 3. That's one good number. Abundance and expansion and intuition. So